Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is Coach Candy here with Coffee Chats, and we are on our 100th woo episode. Happy Monday, y'all. Good morning, Herbie. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Carol. And as you are jumping on, I am putting your names on these little sheets of paper because we're going to have some giveaways and fun today to celebrate our 100th episode. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm just letting everyone jump on this morning. Happy Monday, y'all. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your water, grab whatever it is to get you rocking and rolling. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you so much. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Myra. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning, Yvette. Yes, happy 100th. Look at this, 100th. Woo! Isn't that awesome? Yay. So we are going to dig in and have a little fun. I am just writing everyone's name down because I am going to be doing some drawings and some giveaways today. So you can see these little white papers. I am just throwing everyone's name in because we got a big old bowl here, and I got a couple things I'm going to be giving away this morning. So as I'm talking, let me make sure I got everybody in here. Good morning, Shirley. Let's see. This is when I really need an assistant at my house to do this for me. Ooh, yes, giveaways, lots of fun. And we're going to have fun today. We are just going to honestly play. We are going to keep things kind of light, celebrate. I also want to open this up because I know there's lots of people jumping on. Thank you, everyone. Good morning. It's kind of crazy to think that we've been doing this for 100 episodes, isn't it? I mean, this happens because of you guys. I just show up and ramble. It's all the engagement and all the conversation. Good morning, Preston. Good morning, Mateo. Man, you guys are making me write this morning. As I said, for those of you jumping on, in honor of our 100th celebration, 100th episode, I am putting people's names down, putting it in the bowl because I have a couple things I'm going to be giving away today. So yes, 100. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? 100th episode. This is because of you guys, right? This is crazy. I started this several months ago thinking, all right, we'll have, good morning, Peggy. We'll have a couple people jump on. I'll do this for a week or two. We'll do like 10 minutes and that'll be it, right? And what's happened is we have created this community that has been engaged in these really rich, really deep, really awesome conversations. And how amazing is it that, I need to make sure I got somebody's name in there. I think I'm talking and trying to write at the same time and can't do both. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope, didn't. So I want to make sure I get everybody in here. Like I said, got some giveaways and I don't want to leave anyone out. If you are showing up and saying hi, and I can see you, you are being added into the bowl. Good morning, Jason, welcome. So you're getting added into the mix. For some giveaways, for some fun, for some things that we're going to do. Also want to know, good morning, Angie. Just getting everybody on here. I love this. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to have fun all week. I've got a couple things that I worked on over the weekend to just kind of pull some interesting things through. Good morning, Kathy. Getting everyone's name here. All right. All right. And so hopefully y'all will be on here because you got to be present to win too, just so you know. I'm just saying. So Martha, good morning. I'm getting everyone down. I love seeing all these people this morning. So one of the things I want to do before I jump into some of the fun stuff is I want to give you guys an opportunity to ask any questions you might have. This is a free open forum this morning. And being that we have had 100, good morning, Tam. We've had 100 episodes. I want to know what you guys want to know. So I am hoping that we are going to do another 100. And I want to know what things you want to either discuss on these calls, what things you want to ask me directly, what things you're curious about, what things, good morning, Paul, as we have gone through all of these episodes every morning, Monday through Friday. What is it you want to know? What is it? I love all these good mornings, the 100th, yes. I mean, look at this. 100. I feel like I should just have this like right here. Anyway, so woohoo. I hope you're all getting all caffeinated, getting rocking and rolling this morning. So what kinds of things do you want to talk about? Good morning, Erica. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me get everybody's name down. And for those of you joining us, maybe for the first time or jumping on a little late, first of all, this is our 100th episode. So congratulations to everybody who's been part of these morning discussions. Really, truly has been just a blessed and amazing space. This community has blown me away. The conversations that we've had, the topics, the things that I've learned from all of you have just been crazy, right? And so we're here, we're celebrating today. I'm gonna give you some random trivia this week, just things that are just pointless, just because we can, and we're gonna have fun. The other thing I'm doing is for every person I see jump on, whether I see you or you're commenting, I am writing your name down and putting it in my little bowl here because I am going to be doing a couple giveaways. I will be doing giveaways all week. You do need to be present to get your reward. And so when I call your name, what you'll need to do is just message me with your email and your address, because for some of these, it'll be items I'm mailing out. For other things, it will be access or things, some of my programs for free. And I am giving away some free tickets to my upcoming event in October. So lots of things. Myra, let's see. Questions. I love this. What was one unexpected aha moment you got out of these chats? Wow, that's a great question to kick things off this morning. One of the aha moments, I guess I would say, is for me personally, was how much the conversations need to happen. I was really surprised. Like I said, when I started to do this, it was more of a test for me to get on social media again every day and to start building a presence and start building some consistency with my own calendar, to think about how I could be putting something out there on a regular basis. The other reason that I started the Facebook Lives was because I was really trying to integrate the 5 a.m. club. And I figured if I had something that required me being showered and present and ready to go at 7:30, which was before my previous time I used to get up. I used to get up at 7:30 in the morning, right? And so I told myself that if I would start getting up at 5 a.m., I could get the things that I wanted to get done and show up and be really present and playful out. I kind of expected, truthfully, that that would last maybe a week or two. Willpower is not one of my strong suits, based on my human design. And what turned out to be, and I really, my intention was to get on for about 10 minutes to just give a little nugget on something that was motivational, inspiring. And what was my biggest aha was how fully you all showed up, where the conversations went, and the depth of where we went. And so as I started to get into the first couple weeks, I noticed something was shifting. And so it was that space of, wow, there's something we need to get into, right? And so I think the biggest aha was not worrying so much about, hey, I just want to be on there for a few minutes, but being able to really show up and say, what's going to be most meaningful and what's going to be the right question today? And then just some of what you guys have shared back. I mean, there's been so much learning based on whether it be quotes or things that you've all shared. I think that's been so powerful to have those kind of aha moments where I get to learn in those moments too. Because you know that the teacher is always the student, and when you stay open to that, there's so much you gain in that respect. So what a great question. And I think for me, truthfully, I think the biggest aha was that this is not a phase. This is something that needs to be here for a while. I don't know how long we'll be doing this, but as long as you guys keep showing up and as long as there feels like there's a need to dig into the conversation, then I'm here and we're gonna continue to do this. And so huge aha, because I truthfully would not have thought we were celebrating 100 episodes. That to me is just crazy. And truly appreciate that. So hopefully that answered your question, Myra. Love that. Paul, what has kept you going for 100 episodes? How do you come up with your topics? I love that. So what has kept me going for the 100 episodes is truly you guys. There has been mornings, I am not even going to kid you, where I've been like, I have groaned, I have complained, I have been like, why am I doing this? This is so early. Now, mind you, I'm a little amped up too this morning. I got up at 4:10 this morning. I actually reset my boot camp. The one I did last week was too much running. I found a different coach who was like, let's modify, because with 3 knee surgeries and an Achilles surgery, running's not my forte. Never was anyway. And oh my God, what a great workout this morning. I literally was at boot camp at 4:45 working out outside. So I'm a little like, ooh, ramped up right now. But what's really kept me going, Paul, has been the fact that all y'all keep showing up. It's this space of there's some of you that have been with me every single day. And there's this commitment, and the fact that you all have rearranged your calendars, you show up, you play full out. It's not, there's never been a day where it's just me talking. You guys always are interactive. You're engaged. There's things that you're bringing to the table. So that definitely keeps me motivated and keeps me so committed to being here and being present for you. How do I come up with my topics? That's a whole nother different question. Once in a while, I do actually plan, and I put some thought into what's going to be my topic. Last week, for example, I was like, what am I kind of struggling with right now? Where am I at? So I knew that I wanted to talk about motivation. Had no idea it was going to be 4 days that we were going to talk about motivation. So I also allow it to drop in. Many times, to be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. It'll be 7:25 and I'm like, let's see, what am I going to talk about today? I need something to talk about. I've taken my shower. I'll ask myself in the shower. And sometimes I just scroll through Facebook and something catches my attention, whether it's a word, whether it's a meme, whether it's something that I see that all of a sudden I'm like, yep, that's where we're going today. And I just truly trust. This has been such an exquisite space of trust and allowing myself to surrender and allowing myself to just be a vessel for whatever needs to be passed through me. And I truly feel like this space has been that, because I will say that 90% of me showing up in the morning, even today, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna open this up. Where are we gonna go? I have backup things if we need to go somewhere, which we never need to. I never need to use my backup. I just allow myself to settle in, and it drops in. Whatever the conversation, and for 100 episodes, I maybe, truthfully, have known what I was gonna talk about for 10 of them coming into these calls. And it's been somewhere within 5 to 30 minutes before that something just kind of drops in, and it's like, all right, this is where we need to go today. So a lot of that has to do with your energy. Even when I start the conversation, when I bring something to the table, and you all know, those of you that have been with me every episode or most of the episodes, you know that there's ones that I don't know where they're gonna go. And I say that up front. I'm like, I'm gonna throw something on the table, not quite sure what's gonna happen with this, and we're gonna just let it go, right? We're gonna rock and roll. And you guys, we've cried together. There's been some really tough conversations. I've had a lot of DYCBs. So for those of you that don't know what that means, that's Damn You Candy Barone, which I love. And so it's been, those things keep me engaged. Those things, absolutely. So I love that. Thank you, Paul, for the question. Kathy, what was your kick in the pants that gave you the courage to begin? My kick in the pants. A couple things. One was the knowing that I needed to really up my game. I was on video every day for a while last year and before, and I sort of got away from that. I think I was trying to pull back, stay behind the computer, do things, play a little bit smaller. And as I realized that I was being pulled to have a bigger message, to play a bigger game, it really became clear that I needed to be showing up, and I needed to be showing up live. I think some people don't realize I actually find going live easier. I'm so much better in the moment than when I have to rehearse and play. And if I'm like doing a video that you have no idea how many times I edit, right? And so it was one of those things that said, stop waiting. You have this passion, you have this purpose, you know that there's a big message and a big space for people that are hungry to dig into this. Stop waiting. And so that, and the wanting to reclaim a sense of my own wellness, wanting to get back the 5 a.m. club and resetting my day, those two things were really driving forces for me to get the kick in the pants to put myself in the arena. Because then I will tell you, and for some of you that have really been with me on this journey for the 100, where we started for episode 1, episode 10, and the conversations we're having now at episode 100 have gone in a whole different direction, right? And some of you have even sent me private messages, or even said on here, you're like, holy cow, you're on fire, you're going to a whole nother level. And it's because every day you all show up to meet me where I'm at and to join me in this conversation and allow yourselves to get vulnerable. You actually inspire me to lean in and step in further into the arena every day. And so if you all here who don't know each other, and many of you, one of the things that keeps me going too, and Paul, you asked the question, one of the things that probably fills my heart the most is watching some of you support each other outside of this platform. Many of you, almost all of you, didn't know each other 100 episodes ago. And I look and see on my feed how many of you are liking each other's posts, how many of you are commenting, how many of you are lifting each other up and supporting each other and encouraging each other. And for me, that fills my heart so much. And I love to be a connector. And I feel as if this space that we've come together as a community, as a tribe, has become a space where we really, truly have been able to connect together as a family, have been able to connect into those courageous conversations. And so I also get a huge kick in the butt when it's, all right, what conversation, where do we need to go with that? And there are times that it scares me when something drops in and I'm like, ooh, this could be, and I've started calls that way, saying this could be really a good conversation. Good morning, RG. This could be really, really powerful, or this could be really, really detrimental. And fortunately, all of you that have shown up have been so willing to play full out. Good morning, Terry. I'm putting all your names in the bucket because I'm about to do the first raffle, or the first, drawing, whatever you want to call it. So let me make sure I get everybody's names in there. So powerful. And so when you all lean in to these conversations, you inspire me to go bigger, because you're creating a safe space for each other. You're honoring yourself, you're honoring each other, and you're allowing yourself to go vulnerable. That in itself is such inspiration. It's such a kick in the pants to say this isn't about me. This is about what we collectively need, and raising the level of leadership and raising the level of consciousness. And so I take that seriously. And the way you show up, that is a commitment to me, which means then I need to make a commitment to you. And some of you know, even when I've traveled, the reason that today's 100th episode instead of on a Friday is simply because there was a couple days where I just couldn't get on here due to travel or some other things. Otherwise, you've seen me talk to you in airports. You've seen me, because it's important that we continue this conversation regardless of what's going on around us. All right, so before I get to the next question, I see Herbie's. Let me do a little drawing. The first gift that I'm giving away is going to be, and some of you already have one, but if you get an extra one, you can gift it or take another one. You're gonna get a Camp Candy t-shirt. You can see it says the Island of Misfit Toys, as well as Destroy the Noise. So I am Peyton Wrigley. Enough. My dog is going crazy. It's celebration time. So I am going to gift, and I'm actually going to gift you both a t-shirt, and again, if you get this, you can always gift this and give it forward, a copy of my new Empowered Strong book. So you are going to get both of these, whose ever name I draw. Let me make sure I have everybody who's on here right now. I don't want to miss anyone. So let's see. All right. If I had, Peyton could really do this. I'd have him pull out of here, right? So let's see. I'm just mixing them up. I can't see. Oh, well, two of them dropped out. Let me see. Let me get them going. All right. So the winner of the first giveaway, dun, 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 is Preston. Woo! Woo-hoo! Love it. See, Preston. Can you see that? There we go, Preston. So Preston, I need your mailing address, please, my friend. I know I have your email, but send me your email, send me your mailing address, and I will get you sent out a copy of the You Empowered Strong book and a t-shirt. I will drop that in the mail this week for you, and you will get that. So that is the first giveaway today. Let me see. I love that you guys are asking so many questions. Yay. Okay, so Herbie, what was the biggest challenge with delivering these chats? And two blessings with the chats. Ooh, love that. Biggest challenge with delivering these chats has been twofold. It's been literally sometimes getting my butt out of bed in the morning. So that's one. It really does take some discipline and habit when, truthfully, I mean, I have been for many years a person that gets up somewhere between 7:30. I didn't have an alarm. I just got up. So to get up and start my day so that I really can make sure I'm really available and really present. I will say that that was a challenge. The other thing is not knowing how some of you would respond to some of the gauntlets and some of the things that I put down, and not knowing how you would respect and honor each other. There's a lot of risks sometimes when you put this kind of conversation out. When you open up a platform and open up a forum like this, really is challenging. And, you know, I have somebody, and we joke sometimes, every once in a while, I don't know, and this is one of those things you got to watch your own assumptions. There's sometimes where I see sad faces, or I even see the angry face when I'm talking, and sometimes I have to really mind that may be about me, it may not be about me, it may be about my message, it might not be about my message, or it might just be somebody feeling their own shame or their own stuff, and they're just sharing their emotions. And sometimes that's really challenging to not get caught up, as Brene Brown says, not getting caught up in the feedback and the comments and my own interpretations and my own narratives around that. There's been times where I feel like sometimes I push people, or I challenge people that I have to work through. Do I need to reach out to that person? Was that too far? And so there's challenges in that. I'm always every day making sure that I'm in integrity with who I am, and that I show up from the best intention possible. And sometimes that's difficult. Sometimes that's oh, I hope I didn't push someone too far. I hope. And then when they show up the next day, I'm like, okay, that was fine. And that's how I operate. People that work with me one-on-one, you all know that, right? That's that space. So 2 blessings with this chat, I would say. One is this community. I am there are truly, and just in pure transparency, full disclosure, there has been days where I have wept, literally wept, getting off these calls, because I am so moved. And right now I'm gonna get emotional. I am so moved with how you show up for yourself and for each other. It is amazing to me the way you lean in to really support each other. And some of you have been so wide open and vulnerable, and to watch the rest of you create this incredibly beautiful, safe container for those people to feel like they were seen, they were heard, they were respected, and most of all, that they were loved. That, without a doubt, is one of my best blessings that I get from this. That fills my cup. Oh, that's such a blessing. The other thing I would say is I have been able to deepen relationships with many of you. There's so many of you that have reached out to me outside of this. You've joined other programs. So many of you are in the Yes Monthly program, which has allowed us to do even deeper work in this space. And so blessed that this has been such a catalyst for that deeper work, and for building even richer communities outside of here as well. And so for that, I thank all of you so much, because that just, it really does, it feeds my soul. So yes, that does mean I'm excited. It means I'm passionate. Let's see, Preston, our winner of the first drawing. Have I ever influenced you to think about a need in your marketplace that you can show up and serve? You know what? Yeah, and I would say that's a great question. All of you have. There's always been something that one of you has asked, or one of you has put out there, that creates a sense of either urgency about where to take a message, or influence around how we can show up differently. And I think that's another really powerful thing about this community, is there's so much opportunity to do work together. I think as we learn about each other's backgrounds and each other's, passions and movements and purpose, we can start to lean in and create more of that ability to be influenced and achieve assistance from others as a way to engage further, right? And so, yeah, Preston, I would say yes. I would say even not just in the space, I've known you for a really long time. I've definitely had things that have been influenced about how I can show up and serve, and ways to connect into that. And so again, thank you. And thank you all for bringing things to the table that, create a different way to look at things, a different perspective, more influence for each other, that ability to lean in. So what a great question. I love that. Paul, yes, in the arena, right? Good morning, good morning. Yvette, I appreciate the safe space. I appreciate the positive energy that everyone brings. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Think about with everything that's going on in the world right now, with all of the shit storms and the crap and the blame and the energy and the depleting everything, think about that we've created this platform. We've created this community where we can have a conversation that's raised at a different level, right? We can have that positive. We can be Pollyanna Sunshine, right? And you know what? Nobody's here to judge that. Nobody's here to condemn that. Nobody's here to shut that down. Everybody's in a space to say, okay, let's lift the level of leadership. Let's raise the level of consciousness. And I just think that opportunity, and the more people, and I look at how many more people are showing up this morning, and every day we have new people that join this community, which means we have more people in the conversation. We have more people that are moving that forward. And so just fantastic. Oh, Jason, thank you so much. Yay, Rustin, I'm glad you're excited. Martha, yes, let's celebrate him. Awesome, awesome. Tanya, good morning. I need to add your name to the bowl, my friend, as we are coming up with another drawing here in just a moment. I will add that in. Mateo, the practical outcomes from the topics we cover and the Pull No Punches accountability has had tremendous impact for us all. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. It's been amazing for sure. And yeah, I do my best to give you actual strategies and outcomes. I want you to have things that are applicable. I want you to be able to integrate what we dig into on these calls. Shirley Ann Feller, good morning. Let me put you in there too. I've got to put you in as Shirley Ann because we have another Shirley who's in there as well. Paul, absolutely, amen, my friend. No risk, no reward. Martha, funniest moment that tickled you the most? Oh God, you guys, I have to say, we have had some fun laughs on there. And in fact, we're going to do some more this week. I have 100 random, like, useless trivia that I'm going to share as the week goes on. And some of them, I'm not kidding, I was in tears over the weekend. I went through multiple sources. Some of them, I am like the queen of useless trivia. And my sister yesterday, when I was reading some of them, she goes, Candy, you remind me of that kid on Jerry Maguire who's just like randomness. We're going to have some fun with that because I love that kind of stuff. But the funniest moment that, oh my God, that tickled me the most, man, there's been some where you guys have had me laughing so hard. One of them I would say actually happened last week when I think it was Herbie and Terry jumped on about 7 minutes late, and there had already been 2 Damn You Candy Barones. And again, for those of you who don't know, somehow I have a lot of clients that when they're getting pushed through, they're uncomfortable. Their response a lot of times is Damn You Candy Barones. So there's a hashtag now, hashtag DYCB. And I think that was really funny to me, that was one of the first comments that showed up when we were like, whoa, what did I miss? Seriously, we've already had 2 Damn You Candy Barones and it's only 7 minutes in. That kind of stuff makes me laugh. I think some of the others have just been some of the punchy responses. People that have known me for a long time. Herbie's thrown a few of those out there. Mateo's thrown some out there, Terry. I think sometimes when you guys are like, oh, you know, right? But we've had as many tears as we have laughs. And I think that's just been amazing to me. But yeah, I think that, I don't know if that's my funniest moment, but it's the one that I can recall, which was just last week, which I thought was comical. That just made my day. Man, that's a great question. I'm about to give that some more thought, Martha. I love that. Shirley, your energy is contagious. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh, Brenda, good morning. Seeing you jumping on here. Let me get your name in the bowl. All right. And yes, for those of you that are winners, make sure you send me your email and your address so that I can get stuff out to you. I'm about to do another drawing here in just a moment. And like I said, I'll be doing drawings and giveaways and fun stuff all week. And we're just going to have fun. This is going to be kind of a play week. We're going to have a week of 100. So we're going to put a bunch of stuff out there. We're just going to have fun. Today I wanted to have an open forum to let you ask questions, share your thoughts. Because this 100th episode anniversary or celebration is as much about all of you as it is about what I've created here. So let me see. Congratulations, Preston. Absolutely. Let's see, Yvette. I think about the conversation we had about travel. Oh yeah, that one was funny too. We've had some good conversations. You guys have made me laugh pretty hard. Yes, Herbie, you have definitely tickled my funny bone a few times. Speaking of which, did you know your funny bone is actually a nerve? There's one of those random useless trivia things. Your funny bone is not actually a bone. It's actually the nerve. And for whatever reason, we call it a funny bone. Ha ha ha. It was one of the conversations about motivation. I swear Candy is hiding out in my house. Absolutely. Right? All right. So, okay, we're all thinking the most important question. Here we go. Drum roll. Da, 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 da. Oh, hopefully you can keep getting back on, Peggy. Not sure why you're getting disconnected. It looks like my internet's going really well. Which of the Terry? That's a loaded question. Good morning, Shannon. Adding you into the bowl for the upcoming giveaway. Terry, that is a loaded question. That's like asking a parent, which one do you love most? And I could give the parental response, which always used to make me like crazy. I love you all the same. First of all, that's bullshit. Nobody loves anybody the same. You love everybody. You got different capacities. And so which one is my favorite? I'm going to leave that one right there on the table. No, I love all of you for different reasons. I will say that it's amazing to me, the diversity and the differences we bring to the table. I think that's funny that you asked that question, Terry. That makes me laugh. See, there's one of those moments that makes me laugh. The fact that, you know, that's the question that needs to be asked. Which one of you is my favorite? Yes, good answer, Mateo. See, that's the right answer. Peyton is my favorite. Peyton shows up on every one of these calls. He squeaks his toy. He gets excited. Yes, that is the answer to that question. Peyton is my favorite. All right. So let me see. Do I have everybody in the bowl? Because we're going to do one more. Any more questions? Any more things before? Ooh, Song, I didn't see you jump on. I'm glad I just said good morning. I was on a biz call right before. All right, let me add Song in here. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Any other things for today before I do the last drawing for today? And like I said, we're going to have a bunch of stuff. It's our week of 100. So I am going to give you, I'm going to do 20 of them a day. So I'm going to walk through a couple of them real quick, see if you guys have any last comments. But as we are wrapping this up, I'm going to give you 20 of the 100 random facts. So first of all, did you know that Charles Darwin's personal pet tortoise didn't die until recently? That is a really long time for that turtle to live. This one, think about this. This goes into things that we've said for like how we manage our focus and time. The average person will spend 6 months of their life waiting for red lights to turn green. That's just crazy to me. I want you to think about it. Some of these are going to stick for you. Some of these are freaking hilarious. A bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. I don't even know how people know this stuff, right? This is like the most random stuff possible. Speaking of favorites, besides yellow butterfly, what are more of your favorite things? Ooh, I will answer that in just one moment. Number 4, you can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from 2 miles away. Did you know that? I think that's fascinating. And this one kills me. I don't know why this happened. Nearly 30,000 rubber duckies were lost at sea in 1992 and are still being discovered today. I mean, why was there 30,000 rubber duckies in the water? Seriously. Good morning, Renee. All right, I'm adding people in. I'm kind of doing this because I know there's a couple people jumping on, so I want to make sure I get everybody in the bowl for the opportunity. All right. The inventor of the Frisbee was turned into a Frisbee after he died. Weird. Subway footlongs are not actually a foot long. Did you know that? Marie Curie's notebooks are actually still radioactive. I think that's crazy. I knew this one. This is one that I've carried with me for a while. An owl is the only bird that can see the color blue. Instead of saying cheese before taking a picture, Victorian said prunes. I never understood cheese either. It makes your eyes like squint, like really weird. It's just like crazy. Duckies, container ships sink or lose connects, right? Absolutely. Okay, so a couple more, and then I'm going to answer the question. What 6 months waiting at red lights? I know, isn't that crazy? And then I'm going to answer Paul's question and do the last drawing. Roosters have built-in earplugs, of course, because we don't when they go and they start making their noise in the morning, but roosters have built-in earplugs. And that'd be nice. Yes, you can actually smell rain. NASCAR drivers can lose up to 10 pounds in sweat due to high temperatures during races. I already said this one. Your funny bone is actually a nerve. Pineapples were named after pine cones because of their shape and the little sticky things out of them. I know I'm really technical this morning. I'm curious, before I give you this one, as I go into the next two, who knows Captain Crunch's real name? This is important. You need to know Captain Crunch's real name. So I want to know if anyone knows. Don't go looking it up on the internet, Mateo, either. Who knows Captain Crunch's real name? I want to know, and I'm going to give you a few seconds because I'm about to put it back on there. Apple briefly had its own clothing and lifestyle line in 1986. Did you know that? The IKEA catalog is the most widely printed book in history. The IKEA catalog, that's crazy. Three Musketeers used to have 3 flavors until wartime rations made accessing vanilla and strawberry flavoring too difficult. And the last one for today, then I'll answer who Captain Crunch really is. The cracking sound in your joints is made by the sound of gases being released. So anyone know who, and again, Abel McScape your mouth. Cornelius. I love that. I feel robbed by Subway. How long is a non-foot long? Right, I know. How can they call it a foot long when it's not actually a foot long? That's crazy. It's like a bag of chips that says, oh, here's your bag of chips. You open up and it's like half air, right? A blue whale can shoot a water spout 3-horsed sty. I love this. I love random trivia. Okay, so Captain Crunch's full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch. You all can thank me now because you have random useless trivia that you're like, why do I know this? All right, so one last thing, as Paul asked, what are more of my favorite things? Yes, yellow butterflies are my spirit animals, as are unicorns lately, apparently. Very easy, some of my favorite things. Dogs, I want to save all the puppies. I want gaggles of puppies. Chicago Cubs, absolutely, 1000%. Actually, any Chicago team, with the exception of the White Sox, because I am a Cubs fan. Let's see, other favorite things that I have. I love music. I'm a huge jazz fan, huge country fan. I love food. I'm such a foodie. I am Italian. I love my food. And I love a good read. I love to read. I read a book a week. I love to be immersed, and I'm a voracious learner. So just a couple other favorite things of mine. I love this. Ooh, Mateo, she called you right out. Yes, I did. Joyful marketing. Yes, non-joyful marketing. Thank you, Katie. You're welcome. Thanks so much for all of this. How about Pegasus? Yes, Pegasus is cool, I would say. So, all right. Here we go, y'all. This one, I have an upcoming 2-day event, Transform Your Yes, here in Austin. And so I am gifting away a free ticket to that event. It is 2 days, October 18th and 19th. So hopefully the winner either is close by or wants to take a trip to Austin and come down and join us. But I am gifting a ticket, complimentary ticket, to Transform Your Yes, October 18th, 19th here in Austin, Texas. Woohoo! You love it when people rearrange your wall decor. Not unless you want to get shot, Terry, right now. That is not even going to happen. Yes, I do not like people messing with my stuff. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Let's see, feeling this one. And here's what he gets for being a smart aleck. And the winner for the upcoming event in October is Mateo. You get a complimentary ticket to come join us for the Transform Your Yes, October 18th and 19th, which is a Friday and Saturday. It's here in Austin, and actually for you, it's right across the street because you live in my apartment complex, so it is across the street. I will be giving more tickets away this week. I will be giving more books. I have other people's books I will also be giving away. Some of them have been ones I've referenced on these calls. So just getting our week started, y'all. This is 100 episodes. It's insane to me. I cannot believe that we have been here. I hope we get to do another 100 together every morning. And for those of you that are new, welcome, and I hope you'll continue to join us. We're going to have some fun. It's a little punchy this week, and then we'll get back to some of the deeper conversation next week and dig into some other stuff. But bring more questions. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to allow you to have even more opportunity to ask me questions, things you want to talk about. So think about if there's questions coming up for you, if there's topics you want to dig into. I want to hear that. I want to know what you want to do for the next 100. So with that, everybody, it is our 100th episode, and I truly cannot say thank you enough. I adore you, Terry. I love you all. There is no favorites aside from Peyton. I just truly feel honored that I get to create the space and that all of you are here. You joined me in the morning. There are so many other things you could be doing to start your day, and to start your day here in this community is just one of the most amazing gifts I could receive, and I hope all of you feel the same way as well. So congratulations, everybody. This is because of you, and we're just gonna have some fun. Let's just get a little punchy this week. Let's have fun. Let's not be so serious. I told you we need to play more. So we're gonna celebrate, we're gonna play. Good morning, Sarah. Great to see you, my friend. And so let me see if I got everybody comments read. Do I have everything on there? Awesome, awesome. Jan, welcome. Great to see you. So come tomorrow, everyone. And for those of you that you're jumping the first time, I have your names written down. Hopefully they will be in the bowl again tomorrow. You do need to be on the Facebook Live to actually win. I'm going to be doing more giveaways, more drawings. Some of them are going to be my programs. Some of them are going to be more tickets to events. Some of them are going to be books. And just so you know, here are some of the ones I'm giving away. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. We've been talking about that a lot. Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Those of you that need to learn how to purge some things in your life, this book is awesome. And The French Art of Not Giving a, So these are just a couple more giveaways, things that I'll be doing this week just to see if it entices some of you to come back, as well as some more Camp Candy t-shirts. This one has Preston's name all over it, along with a copy of my book. And Mateo, you will get a complimentary ticket for the Transform Your Yes in October. So everybody, that is it for today. Talk to y'all later. Have a phenomenal Monday. Hope you guys are a little motivated. Get out there and make it a magnificent and powerful Monday. Show up, be the best version of yourself. And I will see you all tomorrow for our week of 100 continuation, for more random trivia, for more open forum to ask questions, for us to play. This is your week, y'all. This is whatever you want. We are going to jump in, and this is for you. So I don't have any set agenda. This is just our space to be together and celebrate. So hello, hello. Awesome. Mwah. I love you, and thank you for making this happen. So happy 100th, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for 101.